Hello everyone, this is Kim with Kim's Creations and Card Ministry coming to you on a pre-recorded video. Today's date is Thursday, June the 29th, 2023. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I had a couple of cards I want to share with you tonight and go over a couple of things that are going to be happening. Finishing up and some new things that are going to be happening soon with in the Stampin' Up! World. I will be running my host code through July the 4th. So if you place an order that's less than $150, 150, less than that, before taxes and shipping, then I would like for you to use my host code. You can go in through the Stampin' Up! Website and the little lines. You do the pull down menu and you choose a demonstrator. If you don't already have one, if you could choose me as your demonstrator and then use this as your host code, that would be greatly appreciated. Now if you spend more than $150, I do not want you to use that host code, because then you'll get some bonus points to buy some extra things for yourself. If you spend at least $35 between now and let's say through the end of the month, really. If not now, I think that's the dates. Through the end of the month, spend $35 to get a free card kit. If you spend at least $50, you'll also get an additional bonus for that. I actually need to work up on one of those for somebody. And if you need to reach me, the best way is to reach me by text message, 864-752-5688. My Facebook page is Kim's Creation and Card Ministry. It's Kim and Creation, both with K's. Kim's Creations.cards@gmail.com. And in under the Stampin' Up! Website, StampinUp.com, you can find me under my name, Kimberly O'Brien, or you can look in Anderson, South Carolina. I should come up under both of those. All right, so you're seeing my two little cards down here. We're going to do patriotic cards today. I'm going to share these with you and how I made them. They're both pretty simple cards. But before I do that, I just want to remind everyone that this is it. Tomorrow's June the 30th. Tomorrow is the last day to get 15% off the Designer Series papers. Last day is tomorrow, the 30th. So you'll have till midnight Mountain Time to get those. I'm in the Eastern Time Zone where I am. But these are the ones I got. But my favorites, so you know, is this Masterfully Made, because I love all the brights, so I did order an extra pack of that for myself. That's one of my favorites. And I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I do, but I really do like Fresh as a Daisy a lot. The one that's an online exclusive is this Hello Irresistible paper. It's gorgeous, online exclusive. But it's still available as far as I know. And then the inked botanicals. Those are probably my favorite as far as like Designer Series papers. I do love all these new colors. These are not in colors. They're just other colors that have been either brought back or brand new with Stampin' Up. We've got Pecan Pie, Berry Burst, Azure Afternoon, Lost Lagoon, and I think this is Lemon Lime Twist. Yeah, I think these are all bring back colors from some other time maybe. Couple brand new colors we have are Bubble Bath. This pale pink is a very pretty pink. It's good for like babies. And then anything else that you just want a good pale pink for. And the other new one is this Lemon Lolly or Lolly Lemon. God, I can't see. Let me find my glasses again. I think it's Lemon Lolly. It's just so pale I can't read it. Maybe y'all can read it. Anyway, that's what we've got in some of the new stuff that has recently come out. And tonight I'm going to be using some more traditional colors that we've had. Real red. And did I use this? I guess maybe I did. Blueberry bushel. I guess I did use blueberry. It seems like I used something else. And then this is Misty Moonlight. They brought this one back, had been an in color. Now it's on one of our regular core colors now. Let's see, on that card, I'm trying to remember. It seems like I used another blue. Blueberry, Misty Moonlight. Did I use a paler blue? Maybe I didn't. That might have been it. I did use the golden color though. I believe I used the crushed curry because it's a little bit brighter than the daffodil. So on this card I used crushed curry. All right, so I'm going to do that card second. This is the card I'm going to do first. If you want to stamp along, you would need some red, white, and blues. Okay, any colors that you have that are in the red, white, and blues. All you need for the designer series paper is a piece that's 3x3 and you know, a background piece. You can use any combination of red, white, and blue as you want. And I'll come back. We'll do that card in just a few minutes. I'm trying to remember what those stars came out of. One of our new paper packs. I think it's where'd it go? It's not that. Every time I look for my paper packs, they're like gone. It's that new, I can tell you which one it is on here. It's this one. The little stars came out of this, my glasses back on. Bright and Beautiful. And there's some other star designs in there too. If you don't want to do red, white, and blue stars, there's some other star options that are great for just parties or celebrations or something like that as well. Okay, so paper, last day to get the paper on sale is tomorrow, June the 30th at midnight Mountain Time. Don't wait till 11:59. Okay. Next up, the paper pumpkin sign up is going to be here and gone before you know it. The new one that's coming up is called Fun in the Sun. And I was trying to remember what colors it used. Actually, I think I have a picture in this month's box somewhere, if I can find it. Probably buried it way down in this box, if I even did that. Not sure what I did with it. Well, if I find it after a while, I will show that to you so you can get the colors. But oh wait, here it is. Here it is. I think this is it. Let me see. Yes, here it is. There's you some color. Fun in the Sun. I need to just leave that out. Fun in the Sun. So the last day to sign up for that kit is July the 10th. Very last day, July 10th. Don't wait till the 10th. Do it on the 9th or the 8th or the 7th, or do it today. Go ahead and sign up for this so you can get a cute kit to make 9 cards, 3 of each, just 3 cards of 3 different designs. It'll be a lot of fun for a summer kit. Also, we got some online exclusives that are going to be starting up on July the 6th. They've let demonstrators pre-order a few things. I did get the paper, haven't even opened it yet. This paper, it's Horse and Sleigh. One Horse Open Sleigh Designer Series paper. And then these adhesive back snowflakes. I got these. These are actually bigger than I thought they were going to be. So I'll show those next time on the next video. But you'll be able to order these on July the 6th. Now what really was cool that I just found out today, because I got an email about it. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. On my iPad. Get my iPad to wake up. Got an email about this. Let me pull it up here. Stampin' Up. Bonus Days coupons. Bonus Days coupons. So right here It's time to start earning bonus. Now, I've never been around for bonus day coupons, so this will be my first time experiencing it. So it might take me a little bit to figure out how to do this. But you can earn, you and I can both earn bonus coupons to redeem. Okay, so we get rewarded for shopping. So for every $50 that we spend between July the 6th and the 31st. Okay, time out. So you can get this through July the 5th. Okay, this is your gift through July the 5th. Okay, because this doesn't start till the 6th. So starting on the 6th, Stampin' Up will reward you for every $50 you spend before taxes and shipping. You will get a $5 coupon to redeem in August. You would redeem it between August 1st and the 31st. You do have to use it because it will expire. So you could use it. I guess you could give it to a friend to use it if you wanted to. But I just want you to be aware of this is coming up starting July the 6th when these online items appear for you guys to all buy. And I know there's going to be a punch with a pickup truck, and I'm going to be getting that. If I don't get anything else, I'm going to get that. That won't be $50 though. I need to spend at least $50 so I can get a $5 $5 bonus coupon. All right, so you guys get ready for that. Check out, see what shows up. Most of these things, I'm not going to say most of them. The last set of online exclusives we had, some of those are still around, like a stamp set with a punch, or there might be a stamp set in a bundle or a paper pack, and some of those are still around. Okay, like for instance the Irresistible, I showed you that paper a minute ago. I think it's called Irresistible Blooms. It's Hello Irresistible is the designer series paper. That was an online exclusive. It is still available, and it came out like in February or something. As well as the I had the stamps here a minute ago too. The stamp set. Here it is, Irresistible Blooms. And see, it is still available, and there's die cuts, and they're still available. But the little rhino guy, which the rhino is still available, but the die cuts sold out, and they didn't bring any more die cuts back. So if it's something that you know that you really, really want, don't wait. Go ahead and get it early in the online exclusives section so that you don't miss out on it. Okay, because I would hate for it to get sold out on you right away. Like I said, I want that little truck, so I'll probably be ordering like on the 6th or maybe the 10th. There's something that's on back order that I want. I think it's supposed to come in on the 10th. But for instance, say you wanted this sleigh set. Well, demonstrators have been able to order this now for almost a month. So there's some of the inventory's already gone. I didn't really want this set, so I didn't get it. But I did want some paper because I want to do Christmas in July. So I was looking for some Christmas papers. So I'm going to be using these to do some Christmas in July cards. And then anything I order like on the 6th or the 10th, I may or may not have it to do in time to do any Christmas and July stuff. I don't know. And there might not be anything there I want. I don't know. This set is there also. This set is also available. I don't know if you can see it. It's called Timeless Charm Bundle. It's a stamp set with coordinating dies. It's really pretty. It's got these odd splotchy pieces, which are my favorite part of the stamp set. But I have so many flowers and stuff right now. I decided to wait. I'm going to see what other things show up in the online exclusives. And then we'll have a mini catalog that'll be coming out August or September too. I can't remember exactly when it's coming out. But we'll have a mini holiday catalog that will probably have some Christmas things in it. So anyway, there you go. Online exclusives coming on the 6th. The last thing I want to share is tomorrow is also the last day to join as a demonstrator or a hobby person, a person that just likes to do it for hobbies and get your stuff at a discount. You have until midnight Mountain Time tomorrow. If you decide you want to join, it costs you $99 plus tax. That's it, $99 plus tax, 0 shipping. You get to pick $155 worth of products, any products that I can order right now, because you would be able to order some of those pre-order items that I just showed you. You could order, which is really the only things I guess that we have right now that you can't order, are the items on pre-order. But you could order any of those. You could order stuff on clearance. You can order, and like I said, the paper's still on sale, so you could order whatever paper packs you'd like to have of those 13 that are on sale, plus whatever other paper you might want to get. Anything you want to get, inks, dyes, everything you can buy up to $155. So if you spend $154.50, I don't think we have anything for 50 cents. I think we do have maybe some $2 or $2.50 or $3 things, okay? So you would spend that money, you would get all those items, and that's it. You really don't have to do anything else ever again if you don't want to. And if you want to still shop, you shop and you get 20% discount. And you'll get that for at least a quarter of a year, 3 months. You'll get that for at least 3 months, okay? 20% off. And then if you lose your discount, oh well, I think you have to wait like 30 days and you can come back and do it again. So there's that. All right, let's get stamping. Again, I told you we're going to use Misty Moonlight, Blueberry Bushel, Real Red, although I don't know that I'm using it on this blueberry on this card. I'm using a regular card base. This is a half a piece of regular 8.5 by 11 paper. So it's 8.5 by 5.5. We'll score it or fold it in half at 4 1/4. For the inside, you can get just a plain piece. You can use white or just something pale. For the inside, 5 1/4 by 4. I'm using white because I'm making mine red, white, and blue. You'll need another piece of cardstock, and I chose to do the red for my red, white, and blue. This one's 5 1/4 by 4. You'll need a piece of what I'm calling Patriotic DSP designer paper. This one's got the little different shades of blue stars on it. This on that side. This side has got just this blue pattern on it. But anything that you want to use, if you want to make a patriotic card with you can use stars or draw stars with markers, or if you have a star, punch out stars, however you want to do that. And then I had a piece of scrap here that I'm going to use for my sentiment, and I think I had a little cutout somewhere too. Figure out where he got to. Oh, I don't know where it got to. I think I have another one. This little guy. Okay, so a scrap of the Misty Moonlight, and I used this double oval punch to punch that, and I'll be using it to punch out my sentiment also. This is called double oval punch, and it is in the current catalog, so we'll be using that. I'm gonna get a sip of my drink. Seriously, y'all, very simple card. I'm gonna fold this one in half. I'll show you. I'm gonna fold it in half. I'm trying to see if you've been listening to my saga of my eyes. I had cataract surgery a month ago on the first eye, and it's been about 2.5 weeks on the second eye. And right now, it's like I'm swimming underwater with my eyes open. I still don't have clear vision in either eye, and so it's kind of frustrating for me right now, but I have hope and faith that it's going to get healed, and it'll heal up, and it'll be just fine. All right, so there, we just folded that in half. Just trying to make sure that I don't have anything sticking out. All right, and then this little piece here, I'm going to cut it into 3 1-inch strips. So this is 3 by 3. And so if I cut little 1-inch strips, there'll be 3 of them. So you can get 4 of these out of one piece of the designer series paper, because the paper is 6 by 6. I put my glasses on. So I've been I had to go buy these little reading glasses. I've been trying different numbers. Again, it helps a little bit for me to be able to see, but it's still blurry. It doesn't help the blur. It's just like blurry. That looks like it's more than an inch, but I think I might be able to trim that off just a tad to make those look more like the same size. Yeah, they look a little better now. So that's the only really trimming I needed to do. Now let's do some stamping. So this little Celebrate that I got right here came out of, I used a lot of stamp sets for a simple card, but I got Celebrate. You could use, again, anything you want to use here, but I won't Celebrate. On my next card, I used some other stuff. Did I put anything inside on this one? I didn't. Okay, not sentiment anyway. So it could be Celebrate, Happy Birthday, Enjoy the Holiday, you know, thank you for serving in our military. So if you want to give something to a thank you to a military person, that would be nice for them also, to celebrate 4th of July and thank you for all you do. All right, so again, pretty easy card. I got a couple options here. So if you can see in this one on the red, I did use a little star stamp, and I did tone on tone stamping, which means I used the same color ink as the paper, and I stamped that little star all over my piece of paper. Okay, that is one option that we can do for the card. And then there's a second option as well. The second option is you can use this die that looks kind of like stars, and use this embossing folder. I'm sorry, not a die, embossing folder to emboss, and see, so it's got texture. This little piece that looks kind of like stars, so I'm calling it stars. This came out of the embossing folder. Came out of this basic 3D embossing folders. There's 3 in the set. This is an online exclusive. It's $30 for the 3 embossing folders. And I love all of these, and I think I've used all of them now. But this one is the one I'm using that looks to me like little stars. The number, if you want to order this, is 161598. 161598 for the 3 set of basics 3D embossing folders. I think this is going to be a very useful tool coming up. And I wanted to try one other thing with this, because there's always different options with your stuff. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'd be happy with it just like this, okay? And laying my little strips on it like this, and putting my sentiment on it here like this. I'm sure I'd be as happy with that as I was with this. Okay, they're both great options for the background on this card. But I want to try something. I'm just curious how it's going to look. So I'm going to do something a little different. And it's also something that you may or may not have done before. You can do this with varieties of colors of inks. But it's going to be when you have something that you've embossed that sticks up on this embossed side. Okay, the side that goes down inside is the debossed, and the up side that comes up, this is the embossed side. And what I want to do with this embossed side is take my white pigment ink. Okay, so it's a little bit different than our other ink pads, because these are water-based inks, and this is a pigment ink, so they're different in the texture. Like, this is like a thicker, stickier ink. Actually, I think I want to use the paper instead of my little pad there. I might need that for glue. So we're going to take the ink pad, open it up here. If you order this, you get the stamp pad, and you get the ink refill Oh, I was trying to put my hands on it. Maybe this is it. This is it. It looks like this. So you have to ink it up yourself. When you get it, it will be a blank and empty pad. So I think I've still got a good bit on here though to do this technique. But what I want to do is I want to run my ink pad lightly over this so that, yeah, so that the embossed stuff kind of comes out a little bit white. Woo, look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's just different, you know. I'm gonna do this with some of my that paper I told you I got, the Christmas paper. I think I'm gonna do that on some of those cards so I can have it look like snow. But it will be maybe a different folder than this. So you gotta play with this. I haven't done this a whole lot. I've done it a few times, but you see it's kind of got different levels of whiteness showing through there. Like it looks like there, that fixed that a little bit. Like it was almost too thick in that one spot. And I keep getting, my pad keeps getting stopped on something, but all right. So I'm gonna just leave that like that. Let that dry for a minute because that's gonna be a little bit sticky. It takes a little bit longer to dry than regular inks. And so I'm gonna fold that over, put that refill away. And I need to stamp my sentiment, my celebrate. And I am pretty sure, now I got my glasses on. Well, I think it needs to go this way. I'm going to find my celebrate, which is this one right here. And it is a photopolymer clear see-through stamp. So I want to use my little spongy pad here. If you don't have one of these, just a pad of paper or an old mouse pad would work. And I believe I was doing this in what color? I was doing this in red. So I want to stamp this sort of in the middle, but a little bit lower than the middle. And I'll show you why in a minute. But I'm going to stamp celebrate on here. And I like to stamp before I cut. And the other thing that I do, and I know this one fits because I've already done it, but sometimes I don't know whether or not things are going to fit through my dies, you know, or my punches rather. See, hopefully I did that one low enough. I think I did, and not too low. Celebrate. I have a little template here with some of my punches. So I think that's 1 3/4 inch, 2 and 2 3/8 maybe, and then this one, and then here's the 2 that we're using on this card. But you can set it in here to make sure that it's going to fit inside the piece that we have to punch. And so it does fit, so that's good. Of course, I knew that already, but that's okay. All right, and it's a good idea to use strips, and you don't want to stick like a giant piece of paper in here, because what's going to happen, look, see, you're going to punch off a lot right there. If I had stamped this up too high, I wouldn't have been able to pull it down low enough. Like the other day, I stamped it like right here. And so when I stuck my thing in there, it was stopping like right there because it wouldn't go down any further in the thing. So you just kind of gotta take some practice sometimes to get used to where you want to put it. Now technically I should go cut this strip into like a 1-inch strip so I don't waste that piece up there, but I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and punch it. Actually, I'll probably go ahead and do 2 of these because I need one for the other card also. There's one. And then I've already punched the Misty Moonlight one. And the nice thing about that one is you don't have to stick it all the way down in here and you lose part of your paper. You can just stamp the edge, and all you're going to punch is that right there. Of course, I'm not going to mess up my card by doing that, so I'll leave that there. All right, and then I'll need celebrate again for the other card also. You know what, though? I didn't do it with this. I used something different, so never mind with that. I'm not going to punch it out of this one, so I'll save that scrap for later for something. I will, though. Which circle did I use? I think I used this smallest circle punch here, so I'm going to go ahead and pull that out. I think I've got it. Let's see if it will, if this piece of paper I just had, it might be too small for this. Let me see. Oh, it'll just barely fit in there. So now this time I'll really want to stamp it pretty much right in the center so it'll fit. So let's stamp my Celebrate again, kind of right in the center of this. Okay, and then this one will be ready. I got ink all over my block in places it didn't need to be. So I'll just have to be careful not let that get on anything. There we go, Celebrate. And we'll stick this in here. It's nice to have a little piece to hold on to when you stick these in. This sticks out on the edge a little touch. Now see, if I pull it down too far, I'll lose part of my circle. But it turned out just about right where it needs to be to get it kind of in the center. So I'll go ahead and push that, and we'll save that one for the second card. And then I'll probably just throw that piece away. Okay, so moving on. My inside piece, I want to stamp it a little bit. All right, so the other stamps that I'm using in this kit, in this card, come from Friendship Royalty. There's the little star that I'm using on the inside of this card. And I think, and then I used the star on the red piece, that same star. I used it on, you know, to stamp that red piece. So we'll do that also, because I'm going to go ahead and stamp this one up and have it for a card also. And oh, there's that little piece I was looking for. We'll go ahead and find my star over here somewhere. I don't see it. Maybe it's in the case still. Nope. I didn't have it pulled out. I must have run out of little blocks, and so I took it off a block. I'm gonna take this off and put my star on here. I just want to make sure I have it on here good, like I'm supposed to. All right, good. Now, on my other one, I ended up stamping my red stars on both sides, but the side over here was not meant to be because I just got kind of some blotches I had to cover up. So once sometimes you get blotches that don't belong, then you have to stamp extra stuff to cover it up. So we're gonna hope that I don't get blotchy. I like to kind of start in the middle. Please don't get blotchy on it, Kim. I'm eyeballing it though, but I'm gonna start in the middle. Sort of. I am off, but that's okay. I'm going to do them kind of close together. So I'm going to try to get 5 on here without running off the page, maybe. Maybe. I apologize if my head is in the camera. I'm trying not to, but and I'm sorry if I am. I'm trying to get 5 on here. I can. I don't know why I bothered to turn it that much. That may or may not be on there. Oh, pretty good. I got it mostly on there. So this is for the inside. I'm going to set it over here for now so I don't drop it in ink. All right, and we're going to go ahead and just, we're going to randomly stamp this. And I'm going to just go ahead and stamp the whole thing because that way, if I'm missing a spot, you know, it's just, I don't have to worry about really leaving a spot off, leaving a spot out. And I should really be turning my stamp or turning my card so they're not all going the same direction. Try to squeeze one. See, I should have gotten one in there, but I don't know if I can get one there. All right, I'm putting my head over the thing. Oh, I did pretty good. I was trying not to touch another one. I can't, again, it's an eye issue. That one didn't stamp very good. Get in a hurry and don't do a firm stamp. Sometimes you get get problems like I did just there a minute ago. Let's see. Put that right there. Come right here. And it's okay to go off the page some. I hate that I'm running into other stars, but just everything's so blurry. It doesn't matter if I have the glasses on or off, it's blurry. It's just kind of frustrating. Something just popped up on my iPad. I was trying to see what it was. But that'll work. I'll use that. I'll use that to finish up a card later, I think, because I'm probably gonna use this other one for this card. So I'll have one that's done each way. So I'm gonna use this one. And then I need my 3 little strips right here to lay out on my card. And I realized that I didn't put a ribbon or anything on this card. And then afterwards, I found something I could put on it. I didn't think I had anything, but I found this silver and gold stuff. So I might try this silver on this one here and see how it turns out. So these are going to go on here like so. Kind of spread them out kind of evenly, but I'm going to leave some space over here on the edge to put my sentiment. So I'm going to go ahead and put glue on this, and I'm hoping my glue works. I'm getting ready. I got them sitting in my shopping cart at Amazon to order some more glue tips. Just gotta go get them, go purchase them. They'll probably be here tomorrow or the next day. So let's do this. Don't need a whole lot to put that on there. And I might be off camera. I apologize if I'm off camera. Let's slide that back up a little bit. Yep. So really the only ink color I use on this card is the red ink. So the blues are going to get used in the other card. I'm going to put everything up there out of my way. Okay. And so the next thing is to glue these little strips down. Okay. So I'll put this one on. I'm going to leave about a 1/2 inch from the edge over here, and then it looks like it'll be about a 1/2 inch from the top and the bottom also. Put one there, and I'm hoping I'm getting them on here kind of straight. Most of the time I eyeball stuff, and once in a blue moon I'll put it up next to on my graph paper to make sure. It just depends on what it is. I had to use it the other day for something, but I can't remember now what it was. Well, I said most of the time I just go for it. And these things, if you don't really have a card you want to send to anybody, you can use these as like a place card on your table or just a decoration. You could like, I have a big old palette board in my den that I decorate with photos and stuff. And I didn't do it this year. I've gotten kind of slack about doing it, but one year I decorated a doll with red, white, and blue stuff, and it was really cute. And so when people came over, they saw that it was decorated. I think the thing is I don't have people over that much anymore, so most of the time it only gets decorated for Christmas. So there you go. All right, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this or not, and I know those are a little off, but that's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna let it go. Trying to decide if I want this or not. Let's see, because I didn't, if I do it, I'm going to wrap it more than once because it's kind of thin. It keeps falling off of my finger. I was holding it and then I lost it. Hold it. Just so I can get an idea, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it a third time. You guys can see it a little better this way. Let's move that. Tighten that back up again and see how that might look. Actually, I might like it, but I might want to pull it. I think I'm going to pull it down and put it behind, instead of having this down here and the ribbon up there, I think I'm going to put it all down at the bottom. So I'm going to do that. And I'm not sure about doing a bow with this. It'll be probably going to just have to be a knot. I don't think this is, if it ties a bow, I'm not sure it'll stay, because it's kind of a, it's kind of like a cord and slippery, and I don't know how well it's going to actually hold a bow shape. Okay, I want to put it at the bottom. I'll put it right here. Okay, so here we go. So the next project that I have after these two, I'm going to do some more of the June paper pumpkins. I did one the other day. I've done another one I'm going to show you, and then do a few more of those. I think I had another kit over here that I wanted to finish up. And what else is upcoming? Well, the Christmas in July, upcoming on Christmas in July, and I'd like to give some gifts away. But y'all are going to have to come and comment and tell me you want it or not. And let's see, what else was it I was going to do for July? Oh, I think I showed y'all my sea turtle card the other day. I'm going to do some more sea turtles, some more summery like looking designs. I've got some people that I need to send cards to, and several of those are young men. I got one that's a young man that's was in a bad accident many years ago, and he just, he likes to get gifts, and so I'm going to send him something, and I thought I'd send him something beachy or summer. And then had a couple birthdays, and so I'm going to do some of those. I think I'm going to do, since it's summertime, I'm going to do some of my summer themes. So I have the turtle set, and I have this one called something about the deep, I think it's called. Yeah, Beauty of the Deep. This is a Stampin' die set that's in the current catalog. So I've still got some playing around I want to do with that. So that's probably going to fill up my July. And then probably when I get my little truck, I'm going to want to do something with my truck. So hopefully I'll get my truck in July. And I could do a Christmas in July with the truck punch. I know that's silly, but y'all, I love my red pickup truck. It was my husband's truck. This is 2023, so he died 19 years ago in August, 19 years ago. So that's been a while. And I'm still driving his truck, and then the truck was already a few years old when he passed. So, good truck. So really good truck. All right, so I'm gonna do, I hope I cut that long enough. I'm gonna just tie it in a little knot. I'm gonna put this on there first. I'm gonna put this kind of on top of it here. Right there. Yeah. And this helps make my stuff not look so crooked either. I should have that pulled up just a little bit. Oops, that one went up too high. Okay. All right, let's get some dimensionals to go behind Celebrate. And since I'm going to be laying it on top of that ribbon, I'm going to try to do the dimensionals so that they're like above and below the lines and not, hopefully not right on them. the lines will go right through here. That's what I'm trying anyway. We'll see how well I do with that. And come on. Kind of got some butterfingers going on here. All right, and we're going to try to get that the little backing just sticking to me. The backing from the dimensional. I think that's going to be pretty good right there. Let me look. Oh, did pretty good. I think I got them over. All right, there's that. Hopefully that's not too crooked. And then I'm going to glue this onto my card base, which I put somewhere. Figure out where I put my card. Oh, there it is. I think I'll go ahead and glue the inside piece right here. Just put this in. So, what are you all doing for the 4th of July? Is anybody doing anything special for the 4th? I actually have another 4th of July card, or a celebration type of a card for patriotic. I'll try to do it before the weekend's out. I've got to prepare some more stuff though. It's a little bit more detailed than these two. And I don't have a copy of it anymore. I sent it away, so I'm gonna have to get the I've got a photo of it though that I can use to reproduce it. So I'll be getting that one out, probably doing that sometime this weekend. I have a few days off from work. So ideally I'd like to make a bunch of videos and then I can just post them every couple of days, post a new video. Again, I need to get some more subscribers to my channel so I can do live videos. I would really appreciate you subscribing to my channel. Ask your friends to subscribe. I need to get 50 subscribers so I can do lives. And if you would use that thumbs up and comments, shares, likes, all that good stuff to help my page get, popped up where people will look at my work. Because I need people to buy some stuff from me. So that I can continue to buy more materials to share with people. So and that's the paper pumpkin set that I'm working on right now. It's going to be the one to go to the nurse. Most of those are going to go to the nursing home. So I want to get those done over the next couple of weeks too. Hopefully before the next paper pumpkin shows up. And so I'd like to do that next one maybe in August. And then coming up in November, I'll need to do Veterans Day and Thanksgiving for the Meals on Wheels again. So it just never stops, y'all. But I run out of stuff. Run out of paper. I run out of ribbon. I run out of little cute stuff. I run out of ink. And then new things come out, and so I can reuse stuff, and I do reuse things that are old, but when I do these videos I need to show the new stuff, because you don't want to see something on there that you can't get anymore. So that wouldn't be any good. Look at that turned out really cute. Let me go find my I think I just used these little rhinestones on this one to make it like shiny. Just little basic, I think that's what they're called, maybe, is basic rhinestones. See if I can find them. That is not them. All right, Kim, where'd you go? Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. They got kind of sandwiched in between something. Yeah, these are called rhinestone basic jewels. Oh, gotta put my glasses back on. They're on my head. Rhinestone basic jewels. That number is 144220. And these are great for all sorts of things. you know, just anything that you want to put bling on. These are the perfect bling. And then I added some bling to this one, but this one did not have. I added that silver ribbon. I want to get my, take your pick tool here to pick these up. I thought I had one on my tool. I'm going to put this one on this side since I've got the bow over here too. I kind of want those sort of together. And I want to get a large one again, put it up in this corner. And they tell us, you know, to kind of need to work in triangles and work in odd numbers, things like that. I think I do like having one down here. I'll put another one down here. Is there an itty bitty size or the, I think it's just big and medium. Well, no, those look teeny tiny, don't they? There's some that are tiny. All right, I'm gonna put that one there. I might put a little tiny one. Oops. I'm gonna put a little tiny one in this center of this little star right here. Yeah, I can't decide if those look like stars or flowers. Now, technically, when I do my snow, they could be snowflakes. Huh. So I got 3 here, and I got 1 here. And let's do, I'll do one right. And I'll put it here. Put one right here. Here we go. So much decisions. But then that turned out just pretty and shiny and festive looking. So again, the two different options for your not your card base, but the top of the card. Oh, and I ended up folding these 2 different ways. That's okay too. Is the stamping. You just stamp the same color ink onto this piece, on your background piece, or you could emboss it and just leave it embossed, or you could do like I did here and emboss it and add the white ink. So, and again, like if you embossed it in white and used a piece of white paper, and then you could put red ink or blue ink on it or something like that. So all kinds of different options you can do with that card there. All right, let me put up my ribbon and put up my sparklies, and then we'll start the next card. So the next card has more stamping than this one did. Let me move these out of the way. I'm gonna probably need this, and I'm probably gonna need my piece of paper here. Okay, so now we're gonna make this one, and I had so we're gonna need, again, we're gonna need the card base. I used the Misty Moonlight. Let me grab one out of here. Misty Moonlight. Here it is. For your card base. Got that. I'll need a red background piece again, and this one I'll leave plain because you're going to be covering it up with all that other stuff. I've already stamped Celebrate on my little white piece. I need this red piece here. Do I need a white piece for the inside? Probably. I do. I need a white piece for the inside, which I believe I have those already cut out. I do. Just check the size, make sure. Okay. So this one's 4 by 5 1/4. Or 5 1/4 by 4 for the inside. This piece of cardstock is 5 1/4 by 4. The 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4 again. There's that piece. So you would need a scrap to punch this out. On this one, I used this new ribbon that's the boho blue color out of the new colors. It's called textured ribbon, and then the color of this one is boho blue. Let me see if I can read this number. 161631. 161631. Let me get a sip of my drink. Excuse me. Have y'all ever heard of this Olipop? I ordered it. My first order I got offline, and they shipped it to me, and I ordered 2 flavors. I ordered this cherry vanilla, and I ordered root beer. A new kind of soda. It's got prebiotics in it, botanicals, and plant fiber. Y'all, it has fiber in it. How many drinks do you know have fiber in it? No GMOs, no artificial sweeteners. It does have 45 calories. I think one of them I looked at had 35. It might depend on the flavor. So the serving size of 1 can is 45 calories. It does have 10% juice in it. Fiber. That's a 9, I think. Hang on. Let me get my magnifying glass. I'll read it a little better. Yeah, okay. It's got 9 grams of fiber. 9 grams of fiber. Doesn't have any protein in it. Doesn't have any fat. It's pretty low in sodium. It's only got 25 milligrams of sodium. Total carbs are 16. Total sugars are 5. And again, the sugar is stevia, and it's plant-based. Where did I read that? Somewhere. You can go to their website, Olipop, and read all about it, because like I said, they're not putting anything artificial. This one says this was a cherry pie flavor they were trying to get. Combination of tart cherries and sweet tang of Rainier cherries. Rounded things out with the soft and sumptuous taste of vanilla bean. Okay. And anyway, I was drinking them pretty regularly about a week ago, and then I didn't drink them for a few days. But I think it was helping me. I have all kinds of lovely issues that I'm dealing with, but the Olipop seems to help. So this is not my favorite flavor, but I'm drinking it because I had them. These do need to be refrigerated, so as soon as you get them in the mail, if you get them in the mail, put them in the fridge. If you have a Publix, they sell them in the cooler section individually at the Publix in the deli bakery section. I haven't checked any other grocery stores yet. I've heard that Walmart carries them. I've heard that Target carries them. So, there you go. All right, back to our stamping, since I had a sip. All right, we're going to work on... Oh, wait, that's my inside. Oh, I need my outside card. Hang on. I need 2 cards here. Here we go. Here we go. And let's check this one, 5 1/4. So 5 1/4 by 4 also for the outside. So you need 2 of these of this size, because we're going to do one on the inside, one on the outside. I'm going to start with the outside. Y'all can see I used the star and I used some words. Okay, earlier I showed you the Celebrate came from the ice cream set. Share a Milkshake, that's where Celebrate came from. Hooray came from the Good Feelings set. And Yay came from Happy Labels. Okay, and I think I have those out. Make sure that I have them over there. I see Yay. I had Celebrate already. Yeah, I've got them all out, so that's good. But, and I don't know that I'm going to try to do them exactly like I did it here. I was trying to go around the edge with the words. Wasn't real sure I liked the way that turned out, so I may just do it a little different. But I was like rotating colors and stuff. I think I'm going to try to do something a little different. I need to get that gob of ink off of my thing. And just to keep it easy, I'm going to do all my Celebrates in red. And I will use Misty Moonlight for one of these and Blueberry for the other one. I think that's what I did before. I think I ended up really liking the Blueberry a lot, but I used both, so that's fine. Blueberry and Misty Moonlight. Whoops, there's my red. I'm trying to think, did I used both colors for the stars, but I didn't do my stars in red, so I'll have to clean this. Get that off the edge of my stamp. So let me clean that out off on my chamois here for the star. Okay. I wish I had one more little, well, I can wait and do that one at the end. I don't need that yet. I'll need this though. Okay. All right, we will start now. I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. I need to use my bone folder on these edges that are kind of sticking up on my paper right here to help those lay down a little bit better with the edges. Yep, and there's a smudge, and there's a smudge. Good grief, Kim. I don't know what I did. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna get some hand sanitizer. This stuff right here works really good to get the ink. It's just some old hand sanitizer. I probably got it at Walgreens. To get the ink off my hands. Let me do that real quick, so I'm not smudging up my card. Alright, maybe a clean paper towel. It might have been on that paper towel I was using. Okay. Because it does have ink on it. I'll go ahead and trash that one. Alright. Bringing back my paper here, and I'm going to turn it over on this side. Celebrate. Celebrate. Do, 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 do. I think was that Cool in the Game? That Celebrate? Alrighty, so here goes with my Celebrate. I'm going to try some different stuff. Put one there, and put one here. Some of them may end up not showing up because by the time I put my sentiment on there, it might not show up. Alright, let's do, I'm going to set that aside for now. Let's do yay and hooray. Yay. Yay. Sorry if I got that off camera. I'll try to bring that back in a little bit. Yay. And we'll do hooray and Blueberry. Hooray. Hooray. Hooray right here. And put hooray right here. I'll put hooray down here off the bottom. And I don't know, I may come back and do more of those. I just don't know right now. So we'll stop with that for now. Okay, next I'm gonna do, oh, I see what I did. I did use this right here, but I stamped it, I believe I stamped it off with the red. So added a lot of, yeah, I did. I stamped that one off. Let me see if I stamped it off more than once. I don't think so. I think I only stamped it off once. Okay, stamp off once. And might do it a little different too. I don't know. We'll just see. I don't remember how I did it actually. Stamp off. Stamp off. Stamp off. Okay, and the big star. This star. I'm going to start with the blueberry. I'll do some blueberry ones. I'm going to clean that off, and I'm going to do some of the midnight misty moonlight, not midnight. Okay, misty moonlight. There's some misty. There's got water right there. I'll clean that up. All right, misty moonlight is this one. Let's do some of those now. Put one right here. Okay. All right, now I'm going to use my little wand here and just scatter it around a little bit. One here. Here. And it really doesn't matter if you overlap stuff with these, because this is kind of like your own designer paper, and it just can be, you know, stuff that's all just kind of wherever you want it, wherever you like it, wherever you feel like you need it. I'll cross this one, I think I'm gonna cross it like that. All right, I haven't done any on this side yet. Not really. I think that one's short. And I'll make this one a little bit longer. I'll put one more right. Put one there. Okay, now what I'm gonna do next with the little wands, I call them wands because I think about, like, you know, with the little thing on the end, like a fairy godmother or something would do her little wand with her little blingy thing on the end. Here's the little blingy thing, and this is where I need my golden yellow. And where did I put it, Kim? I know I pulled it out. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Put it way over here out of the way. Okay. And what I want to do is I kind of want to attach it, sort of, to the wand. So I'm going to put it close to the end of the wand as best as I can see to do it. Which isn't great, but, you know, we're doing what we can do here. And these that are out both, that I have totally on here, I'm going to do both sides of them. Oops, I kind of missed that one. I'm doing that one again. All right. And so I did both sides of those. Let's see, did I miss any wands? I think I got all the wands. I might go back and add, I might add some more of these that aren't on the tip of a wand, so they could just be like little sparklers in the sky. All right, I'm gonna do my blue. I think I did some full strength and some Stampin' Up, maybe. Let me see. I need this, and I don't know if I'm through with this one or not, but I will take it off of here. lay it over here and use this other one. Okay, so these are little teeny tiny stars. What did they come out of? I'm thinking they came out of something different, but I don't remember what. Let me see. I might have it laying over here. I don't know. What did I get those out of? I know it was something current, but I just can't remember what. You know what? Maybe I do know. Let me look. Let's see. What's that called? There's some kind of stamp set that's got the alphabet. I'm thinking from there. Yes, it did. There it is. Alphabest. It came from there. Which I used this on my other patriotic card. I used the letters. So that's where the stars came from. All right, and I'm going to use one or both of these blues. Let me see. Can't remember what I did. I might have done that one off. I'm thinking I might have used, get the ink off of there. I'm going to try this blueberry. I got most of that off. Let's see what the blueberry looks like. Stamp full, stamp off. Oh yeah, I think that's the one. Did I just stamp off on all of them though? I'm thinking that's what I did. I think I just used the blueberry, but I stamped it off, so I got a different shade. All right, so let's, whoop, that's not the blueberry, Kim. Let me close that one up so I don't do that again. That is not blueberry. And I'm gonna close my red too, because it's over here waiting for an accident to happen. Okay. And let's get my chamois, and go ahead and let's just clean it off and try again. Sometimes I can stamp off most of the ink and I'll just do it that way, but we're gonna do it now. None of these are very clean. I'll just use this one. All right, and I want to stamp it off first. Stamp off, stamp on, stamp off, stamp on. Right now I'm looking for mostly spots that are kind of empty, that look somewhat empty. Stamp off, stamp on, stamp off. And I need to try to remember to turn my stamp so it's not always going the same direction. Stamp off, stamp on, 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 stamp off. Stamp on, stamp off. Whoops. That was full strength. Oh well, that's okay. That is okay. I think I'm gonna put one right down here. Probably need one in there somewhere. There we go. What else, Kim? Let's see. I think I'm gonna go. I'll put on a couple more of these. I'll put one right here. I'm gonna do one right there and right there. Some of these edges, spots on the edges. One more over here, right there. Okay, and then I'm going to go fill back in a little bit with the yellow again. Wipe some of this off the edges. Go fill in some in the yellow. Just some places that just look like they need some more color. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So that's going to finish up my designer paper, I believe. Now I need to do my inside piece, which is also 5 1/4 by 4. I'm going to do it this direction. Oops. I'm going to need that. I need to wipe this off. And I think the last color I had, oh, I need to put my star back. Oh, I need to use this again. Where did this? I need to stamp this. Let me stamp this before I put my, switch out this star. Oops, come back here. Now I'm going to do some that are stamped off. That's good. You don't need, I'm going to do one more stamped off right here. Don't need a ton of those. Okay. Now I need to probably clean that off. I don't think I'm using it again. I am using this blue though, I think. No. Yes. Yeah, I am going to use this blue. Sorry. All right, let's go ahead and clean this off. Whoops, come back here. Here it is. There it is, there it is. It keeps falling off my little thing while I'm at it. I'm going to put this on here and clean it. Make sure I got it on there good. All right, and while I'm at it, go ahead and clean these off. Because if I drop something on them, I get ink on them. Get ink on my card or something. All right, and this one. I think I'm through with this one. And what else did I have? Cleaned. That doesn't need to be cleaned off. This might need to be cleaned off. All right. So there we go. I'm going to do Misty Moonlight Blue for starters. Okay, Misty Moonlight, I'm going to put a blue star right here. And I'm going to put a blue star here. I'm trying to leave enough room to put a star here, a red one. So I'm going to pull this over just a touch because I want to put a red one right there. So let's clean this. And I'm through with Misty Moonlight. And I need my red. It's got a couple red stars to put on the inside. And the reason, in case some of you are wondering, I stamped the inside before I glue it in there. So if I mess up, can kind of start over and not put something messed up in there. So the other day, when I told y'all I smudged that other one, I had put the card in there before I stamped it, and then there I was needing to stamp it. Gotta clean my hand, I got ink on it again. And smudged the card, so then I ended up putting some more stars where I had not planned on putting them because I had smudged ink in a spot I didn't want it. Okay, now I'm gonna do my little, I like to call them like sparklers. Let me close the red. I'm through with the red, and I'm through with the Misty. And I'm through with real red. Where's real red go? I have put something in the wrong slot. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to use this blueberry bushel blue to make little kind of like little sparklers or candles or whatever you want to call them across the bottom. I'm going to do them at like different heights. I might have to lean over just a little bit to get started because the other day I was putting them way too close together, and I don't want to, kind of like to have them sort of close but not too close. Right now I'm not probably putting them close enough, but it's okay. I'll come down some, go back up a little bit. One more up like there. There we go. And then I'll put the little sparkly thingy in the yellow again. On top, I'll put the blueberry away. And there's my little sparkly. And again, I don't know what I'm going to put inside of it. It might be a thank you for your service or something. I do have a stamp somewhere that says that. Stampin' Up did not have one, or at least they've not had one while I've been buying their products. So I had bought one a couple of years ago at Hobby Lobby. So those are the kind of things I hang on to. Kind of odd if I got them somewhere else, but you know, most of my stuff that I use nowadays is Stampin' Up, but there's occasional thing that I will use because I don't have it in Stampin' Up, but it's something that I really specifically need, like the things for my veterans, because I just don't have any Stampin' Up veteran stuff. If they came out with some, I would buy it because I need it. I use it a couple times a year. I need it. And so, but other than that, I pretty much stick to my Stampin' Up supplies. All right, so I need to fold this in half and move this over. I think we finished all our stamping. Just got a couple little things left to do to put our card together here. I'm hoping I did that straight. I use my bone folder to crease that real well. Let me look and see. Look, I got something on it there. I got yellow. Good grief. Well, I'm going to cover that up, so I'm not too concerned about it. But I'll wipe my hands off a little bit. I don't know. It's like I get ink just all over me in the weirdest places. All right, I'm going to put this on the inside. Many years ago, I got some star punches that are punches from Creative Memories, and I held on to those, and I'm glad I did, because again, I use those when I do my veterans cards. I mean, I've had seen a couple of die cuts from Stampin' Up that had some stars in them, but I didn't buy most recent set that has it in them, because I didn't really, I mean, other than the couple of things in the die set, I didn't really want the set. I'm gonna have to trim this down a little bit because they're the same size. So I think, because this one's 5 1/4 by 4, I'm gonna cut this. I can do it by 1/8 and just have a 1/8. Have a little bitty border going around it. I think I want the bigger border, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take off 1/4 of an inch from both. And so I didn't stamp my words right up on the edges anywhere, so I can take them off of these edges without much issue. Or I could take 1/8 off of each side. I could do that too, which I might do that for this direction. All right, so instead of 5 1/4, this needs to be 5. I actually have these cute little strips that could be used inside another card. And then instead of 4, I want it to be 3.75. Yeah, I think I'm going to take 1/8 off of each end. An 1/8, so 3.75, 3 3/4. Talking in decimals over here, sorry about that. Okay, there we go. And now that'll lay real pretty on my red. Okay, like this. Oh, I need to get my, I keep saying I need to get my emery boards. I got them in my shopping cart at Amazon. I keep forgetting I could buy them at Walgreens, and I went in there the other day and then totally forgot again. There we go. So here we go. That's going to go on here. Now ribbon. So I told y'all I used the boho blue on that other one to bring in another shade of blue and to kind of tie it in with that misty moonlight, and I like that. But I think I'm going to use a different one. I don't have much of this left, but you can still buy this in the online store, in the catalog. It carried over from last year. It was one of the end colors from last year. It's the Starry Sky. It was supposed to match Starry Sky. And glasses back on. They're on my head. It's called Metallic Starry Sky, and it's a metallic woven ribbon. And the number on this one is 159198. You can still get it in the catalog. So what I'm gonna do, I don't know if I have enough to wrap it around twice. I'd kind of like to wrap it around twice if I have enough. I'm gonna try. Oh, come on. Yes, I have enough to wrap it twice. Do I want to do it in the sun? Before I glue that to my red, y'all, I need to cut out this piece right here. So this is going to get glued down because it's not going to show that I cut this out, and then that makes a little bit better use of my paper. So I'm going to do that. And I could actually cut something out on that other side too. I could do another one of these, or I could do a different circle. Just want to make sure. Yeah, that should work. So I can have one for something else later too, and that way you don't feel like, oh, I'm covering up all that card. And so that's a good way to make some use of your paper. Okay, so I've got that. I'll go ahead and glue that on here. I'm glad I remembered not to glue that down. My needle. I just think that looks so cute like that. I've enjoyed this circle punch. It's called, it's in the catalog. It's called Decorative Circle. So it's like a wavy circle. It's in the 22, 23 catalog. I don't have the number on it on here though, but it's Decorative Circle. It's in the punch section. All right, so now let's go back to this. Let's wrap this around here again. Just trying to decide, do I want to do it a little different? Do I want to do it this way maybe? Do it over here. I like my stuff on this side. I don't know why I do, but I do. I think I'll just do it right there. And do I want to make this short if I do it? Or do I want to do it this way? So I did my other one this direction, which I think I think I like it this way. I'm going to go ahead and keep it this way, but I'm going to put it up so it is about in the middle instead of, so I'm on this one, I had it kind of low on my circle, but I think I want this one to be more close to the middle of the circle, so I'm going to do it up higher this time. Put it about right there, and I'll need a piece of tape. Let's pull that down a little bit. I'm just going to use a piece of Scotch tape again to hold it in place. And we're going to wrap it and try to keep it from changing directions on me if I can. Alright, here we go. I want it to be snug, but I don't want it, try not to let it curl my paper if I can help it. Make sure I didn't twist that. Did I twist it? I don't think I did. Okay. So, a piece of tape right here. Oh. And I think I decorated that one with something different too. I didn't use those same little gems on this one that I did on the other one. Alright, so let's cut that off. Okay. And then this is going to go on here on dimensionals. So let me get those. That ribbon is really thin, so it probably wouldn't matter too much if it laid on top of it, but I still try to straddle the ribbon if I can. Put that back over there. Put that there. Get these little guys off. And we're almost finished with our next card, y'all. Yay! Alright, and these little things are always sticking to me. I'll put this right here. Yay, and then we're going to glue this to this. Yeah. Alright, so I don't want glue there necessarily, so I'm going to kind of go around. There we go. So I don't stick it to that. Which, you know, I'm not going to say whether or not I've done something like that before. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe. I tend to do my crafting at night, and then I work full-time during the day. And so sometimes I'm in here working kind of late at night, and if I start getting tired, I'll do stupid stuff. I want to try to go ahead and separate this a little bit before before the glue dries. Just do it kind of like that, and get it to go a little bit more, maybe. Do that. Kind of like a Think of the word I'm calling for, like a ray or something. Probably should have done it before I glued it in. There, that's what I wanted it to do, right there. Hey, and now I can put glue there, and we'll put it on our card base. Okay, so we'll glue it all up and put it on the card base. And give a dot there, dot there, dot there. There we go. There we go. Yay! It's so cute. So this was using the Friendship Royalty card set, stamp set. It's the one with the crown, the queen, but it has all these cute little fairy looking things and sparkles and whatnot. So I like using that for like celebrating kind of stuff. And I don't think, since I did my ribbon like that, I don't think I need to tie a knot around it. So I might be able to actually get another card using this ribbon, maybe in a different way. And I still need to put some gems on this one. I believe on this one I used the in color with the Balmy Blues. Or not. Maybe that's not Balmy Blue, because I think those are the in color ones with boho blue. There's the boho blue. Those are pretty. I did not use that on those. I was thinking maybe I did. Let's see, what else do I have? Nope, I didn't use that. I don't want gold. Did I use? This has got Misty Moonlight. And get them to come out. That's what I used. That lighter blue is the Misty Moonlight. I might use that boho blue. I kind of like the way they look on there. Even though it's not the same blue, they kind of all blend together. Other option is, let's see, what else do I have? This one has Blueberry Bushel, which I actually did use that blueberry in here. Let's see how it looks. I think I have to pull this whole piece out. Let's see how blueberry. Come on. So I got the blueberry. It's even a little bit deeper color than that one. I might use it. That one's got 3 sizes. I think this one has 2 sizes. And then the other option would be using the iridescents. I think I'm gonna use the blueberries on this one. So let me get a couple of those on here. Smaller one right here. Come on. That's good. Stick to my finger. I want it to go right there. It's kind of a little empty spot. And let's see. I think I put some of these in the little stars on that other one, so I'll do a little bit of the star thing on this one too. Put one there. Oops. I'll put one in that star. So that's 5. And you got a triangle here, and you got a triangle here. You got a couple different triangles going on there. I think that looks really cute. All right, so I've got a couple patriotic looking cards. You know, if you got somebody who has a birthday right here around the 4th of July, or you could do, like I said, you could give it to a member of the armed forces as a thank you card and to celebrate the Independence Day for the United States. So these are the cards that we showed today, and showed you a couple different options for the background on this first card we did. whether we can use the embossing folder with the white ink, or you can leave it without any ink on it, or you can stamp it in the same color of the ink. That's tone-on-tone stamping. And you can use the same color ink, or you can use Versamark. If you use Versamark ink, it's a, where'd it go, Kim? Let me find it. This might be it right here. Versamark is kind of like a clear, it's a watermark. So it's clear, it just stamps on clear. But when you stamp it on the color, it comes up and you can still see the image, especially on these darker papers. So it's got a cool effect as well. So yeah, we've got a couple options there for doing the card here. Let me slide all this down so we can see one more time what I have here. Again, it was Kim's Creation and Card Ministries. Just a reminder that midnight tomorrow, June 30th, is the last day to get the 15% off those 13 different designer series paper packs. It's also the last time to join for $99, and you get $155 worth of product. And if you joined under me, you would also get your free card kit and your $50 bonus gift. I mean, for spending, because you'll spend over 50. So I'll also send you those things for being a new member on my team. And if you don't want to join and you just want to order a few things, if it's under 150, use me as your demonstrator. Use this as your host code for under $150. If it's over $150, don't use the host code. You put the host code in on the last page when you're getting ready to place your order. And it'll be at the bottom of the page. Do you have a host code? I think it's the bottom left. And you put the host code in, okay? And then before you start putting in the order, though, when you're logged into your account, you have to sign up and get an account. But you scroll down, use the menu button in the top left corner, and you pull it down, and it'll say Find a Demonstrator. And I would love, if you don't already have a demonstrator, I'd love you to find me, Kimberly O'Brien, at Stampin Up, on StampinUp.com website. If you need to text me, if you have any questions, it's 864-752-5688. So there we go, and there's our pretty patriotic cards for the night. I hope you enjoyed something, maybe learned a new technique, or got some ideas to do some of your own creating. I hope you all have a great night. I hope to be back again this weekend. And in the meantime, you all have a great weekend. And if I don't see you again, happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day to the United States.